Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this. Tongue, please. Fucking please. This is Nisco in Tokyo coming at you with some more Little Big Planet 3 create mode. I just gotta fix my tags, because you know how it be with Twitch and Little Big Planet. I can't spell, I can never spell. I hate it so much. I will someday be able to spell, but not clearly today. Os! Hirunda, lovely to see you. How you doing? Hopefully well. Hopefully the last day went good. They better have let you cleaned out your desk. I hope they didn't sell everything while you were, like, not there. Alright. We're I don't know what we're doing. I gotta show Kronos and Soup some stuff, but I'm gonna wait until Kronos and Soup actually show up. I guess we could work on... God, I got like so much stuff. I don't know why I'm not swearing. Like, I can. It's not a family-friendly stream, but I just didn't, I guess. It's been a long day. Oh, wait. Allow. What happened? Doing all right. Last day went okay. Did end up finishing Super Lesbian Animal RPG. Oh, by the way, Super Lesbian Animal was tagged by Twitch. And I had to permit that as a term. Now downloading a book for more programming stuff. How was Super Lesbian Animal RPG? Because it seems nifty. It seems like something that would be in my alley. Where's... Yeah, there's the thing. It's fucking amazing. Oh shit. Oh shit. Gonna have to take a look at that then. Um... What, what am I doing? What am I don't know what I'm doing. I got the little box thing for Metal Gear Solid. But I haven't really got it set up on real logic. Mostly because this is just going to be for a cutscene. So it doesn't need to... Like, it doesn't need to work the way it would work in a game. Hello! Alice, lovely to see you! Watch the Game Awards. Get in the box, Snake, or Otakon will have to do it. Right? I heard, like, the only decent news that I heard from the Game Awards was that Okami 2 is gonna be... They're doing a thing with Okami 2. Which was definitely not something that I had expected. But I'm cool with that. I guess, Astrobot won Game of the Year, which was... I mean, that's not terrible. I don't have a dog in that race necessarily, but, like, I know that people enjoyed it, and it's certainly a different game to win than would usually win in these situations. They're doing a Taisho era Yakuza. That's... Taisho era. That's... weird. That feels weird. I don't know. I can't put my finger on why, but I don't know if I like that. I would like to take this sticker off. It's not where I wanted to... God dang it! As its own new series, so does that mean that we don't have Kiryu? It's just made by the same devs. Alright. No, I hate putting stickers on the sides of things. Like, it never looks right. Fuck it. No Kiryu, and probably not about the Yakuza. But it's a Yakuza game. Is it not? Am I misunderstanding the meaning? Like, I don't really think it plays like one and it looks like one. Okay. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense then. It's also open world. I do not need open world. Frankly, I am okie dokie without it. Oh, it's in the same sense as like Yakuza tends to be? Okay. I mean, I still don't know that I need it, but that's okay. Like, Yakuza doesn't have to be for me. I don't know what other things, like, to make for this. Like, it's gonna be a... You know, it's kind of like a Metal Gear pastiche, so I kind of need Metal Gear stuff. But I really don't know, like, what the mood is. I'm also curious about Mafia 4. It's gonna be set in 1900 Sicily. Did the this is like a serious question. I honestly don't know the answer to it, but like, did the Black Hand exist in 1900 Sicily? I wouldn't have guessed that they did, but I don't like know all of the background. They started in 1911. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. That is a surprise to me, but many things are, so that's okay. This is gonna look trash. Like, I already know it's gonna look trash. Mafia is very old, of course. It only started, it just only started getting strong post-World War II. Alright. So I guess this is like Mafia Origins. Oh, it's Kronos! How you doing? It is lovely to see you. Hope you're well tonight. I got stuff to show you later. I mean, I could show you now, but it's not necessarily something that needs to be shown right now. Oh god, like, this is as small as I'm gonna be able to get it, and that's not what I want. Where? For me? Because the American Mafia is different from the Italian. That part I knew. I remember when I was doing my my crim classes, and there was kind of a big deal made of that. When they were doing the government inquiries on organized crime in the 50s, I think. And the big running joke was like, oh no, we don't have the mafia in the U.S. There's no mafia problem in the U.S. They're La Cosa Nostra, but they're not the mafia. Please. Which I always thought was kind of cute. They showed the new game by the Ico and Shadow of the Colossus people. Okay. I had not even known that they had a new game. Because I am woefully uninformed on game stuff. It was announced years ago, and only knew it was worked on and nothing else. Okay. what's the gimmick? God dang it. Lisa, what are you doing? You're being goofy. You ain't gotta be goofy. Well, I guess we're in for a penny in for a pound now. No gameplay yet. Alright. Like, is there any information, or did they just confirm that it exists? Because it seems like a bit of a nothing burger as far as an announcement goes. Surprisingly, no Death Stranding 2 at all. Oh dear, oh no. What will we ever do with ourselves? Oh, we did see one of the Shadow from the Colossus of the Colossus. Wait, one of the Colossi from Shadow of the Colossus turned into a mech. All right. So this is then I'm guessing that this is like within the same universe. Like it's not just that the devs are working on it, but it's like part of a coherent whole. All the games are in the same universe. Okay. That's interesting. Because there's that other game too, right? Where you've got the kind of dragon-y thing. I don't think like this part's gonna be visible, but I'll just put it here anyways. Last Guardian. Yep, that's the one I was thinking of. That one also has ties to Colossus and Ico. I remember it being like very similar in like style. Do 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 do. Why are those going down so slowly? They shouldn't be going down so slowly. They should be like... Oh, I know why. Because they're on positional. There's an episode of The Sopranos where Tony Soprano goes to Italy and he sees someone being shot in the open in Naples and is like, what the fuck is up with the Italian mafia? I think I remember that episode, and they like, don't they get taken out to dinner with the like Italian mafia folks, and they're like, what the fuck is this food? This is not like Italian food. Yeah, it's so hilarious. He hates being in Italy. Ah, it's great. It's great. I love it. Oh, it's Hive. How you doing? I mean, I love being in Italy. My folks, they enjoyed it. I suppose love being in Italy is a bit strong, but like I enjoyed it well enough. It was nice. I should probably put on different music, because we've been on the same music for, like, the last episode. Alright, so this is probably the part where it's actually going to be recorded for the shot. And it's on a timer right now, just because I wanted it tested. You gotta, like... When's the timer going to go off? RGGG revealed a new IP, which makes me think they're probably easing up on Yakuza for a while, which, you know, fair. Alice was telling us about that. Something about it being in Taisho. Oh! Well, there it is. Oh. Those are gonna have to be emitted lower, are they not? They are, in fact. Gosh darn it. Did you see that clearly AI-generated NFT scam cat game? No. Although I did see, and I was bitterly disappointed. I was looking at this because I wanted to see if Signalis had gotten any awards when it was released, and I found out that Tunic was released the same year, and it lost Best Indie and Best Indie Debut to fucking Stray. I was so angry. There was a game shown that was just cats, nothing else, and the cats looked like AI. I hate that. Well, see, that was the connection. That was the connection to this point. I like how what oh god. I just it irks me. It irks me deeply. Tunic is like such a piece of art as a game, and it's like fucking, and they didn't even have to rob anybody's culture to do it. And as far as I know, nobody was harmed in the production. Do you see all the co-op? Wait, I missed a bit about co-op Elden Rings. Did you see that the? Did you see that co-op proc gen roguelike standalone Elden Ring game? What? Who's hyped for Warren Spector Payday? I do not know. The joke is that there's a Warren Spector game announced. It was multiplayer heist game. Oh, that kind of Payday. I do not need any Elden Ring. I think I am all good on the Elden Ring. To be honest. Ellis, that sounds like a fucking curse. Hun, are you okay? It sounds like you got cursed. I remember all of them. My reaction process from the creators of Deus Ex. Oh, this sounds interesting. Immersive! Oh, I'm quite excited. Multiplayer! Screw this game. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested. Okay, you're a Games Award watcher. If you enjoyed it, then that's super cool, and I'm glad that like one of us is at least uh, down with what's going on in the industry. But yeah, I like knowing it, but I'm not one to keep track of it. This doesn't need to be however long this is. 30 seconds, too long. The best announcement was The Last of Us Remastered? Why? Payday 3 is so bad, I would take another heist game. I didn't even know there was a third Payday. I agree. I am also in excitement over that. Payday 3 literally doesn't work. Screamer? What? What's cute is that Kamiya's new studio is called Clovers. Are they still not low enough to kill me? I kind of hate that. Instead of just Clover, which is what they were called when they made the first Okami. Okay. I gotcha. It required multiple patches to launch and then to have missions work. That sounds like shit. That sounds like a shit game. But it did have a tie-in with Genshin, so you know, there's that. I need you to be able to kill me, is the thing. That's the whole joke of this bit. Ah, dang it, dang it, dang it. Stop screwing with me, please. People just wanted more heists, and then Starbreeze fucked it up. Way to go, Starbreeze. Way to ruin everybody's fun, you jags. Also, d Hive, I don't know what Screamer is. Like, is it good that we've got more Screamer? Oh, wait, I missed a bunch of stuff. Give me a second. Uh, it was made in that god-awful game engine that the CEO of Starbreeze bought without knowing what a game engine was. Okay. Then ordered everyone to use only for every single team to realize that he hadn't bought a game engine but a 3D renderer with one or two tools, and they'd have to build the rest of the engine from scratch, but they'd already spent much money on it. Oh my fucking god. So far out of everyone I've talked about Screamer, only one other person knew what Screamer was. They're reviving Screamer. I mean, that sounds great, but also, no, I don't know what it is. Should I? Okay, good. These will kill me. Give me a hot second, Alice. I gotta make sure these don't kill me anymore. What did I miss? It's not surprised given the same studio were the studio owners who got arrested for tax fraud. Like, how badly do you have to fuck up to actually be arrested for tax fraud in the games industry? Because, like, that seems like the game industry is built on, tax fraud. No, LPP4 shit is rigged. Shit is super rigged. One year they're going to be announcing Restitched. That's what you got to know. Screamer, if it's the one I'm thinking of, is a racing game. It's a racing game called Screamer? That feels weird. This headline, a 29-year-old PC racing game going cyberpunk anime with Troy Baker, initially drifting, and the cutscenes from Metroid Other M Studio wasn't on my Games Awards bingo card. Okay, that does sound kind of fucked up. I don't know if it's a good way or a bad way. It was arrested for tax fraud, and then a bunch of the PCs impounded as evidence. Oh? About Restitched? I mean, it'll be there eventually. Screamer's a racing video game for MS-DOS compatible operating systems. The game uses texture map polygon model tracks and cars and shares some elements with Namco's 93 Ridge Racer. A sequel, Screamer 2, was released. Why do they call it fucking Screamer though? Like, that's a weird name for your racing game. That feels odd. Starbreeze is a Swedish studio. Does that mean they actually, like, enforce their tax code? I'm here for 90s arcade racing that isn't Need for Speed. What about Ableist Taxi? I guess that's not really a racing game though, is it? Like, you don't play against other players with that. There were like 5 Swedish game studios? Wait, Hive, excuse me? Why are they doing that? Did they make a deal with the devil? With actual Satan? I hate it. I kind of wish that Ableist Taxi, like, just disappeared forever. I can still hear the fucking announcer in my head. I only worked at that job for like 6 months. I hate it so fucking much. Alright, let's test this. it was at the bar that I worked at, Alice. They had the machine. There was like 5 arcade games. You had Time Crisis 2. There was a air hockey table, which is technically not an arcade game, I grant you. Can I not make this so that it will actually kill me? There was Dance Dance Revolution. There was another game, I don't remember what it was, in between Time Crisis 2 and Dance Dance Revolution. And then, on the other side from there, was the sit-down cabinet for Ableism Taxi. Which meant that it was like to my right from where I sat when I was checking IDs to get into the bar. Because we had like this open area, because there was a bowling alley as well. So like you had my little table, and then there was the counter for the bowling alley right behind me. To the left was like a small games area, and there was like on the right was one bar, and there were 2 more bars that were behind me and like to the center and to the left. And then the bowling alley was behind me to the right. Or reverse those directions, because I fucked them all up. But basically what I'm trying to say here was like, it was not even a stone's throw away from me, and it was loud all fucking night long. And nobody played the fucking game, so that it would just keep on looping, you know, the little teaser shit that plays when nobody's playing an arcade game. And so you've got that announcer, and it's like, it's Ableism Taxi! All fucking night. It was like from 8 p.m. to 2 o'clock in the morning. Holy shit. I could not deal with that shit by the end of the night. What do we... I missed some stuff, I'm so sorry. Most important racing game news is that there's new Sonic Racing announced. That's fantastic. Kronos says, I know it's super late, but in Metal Gear Solid 3, if you entered a truck outdoors in Groznygrad in a box, they take you straight to the weapons lab. That's fucking amazing. I love that. That's super cool. I'm gonna brute force this and just like raise the ground. I'm more hyped for a revival of a game I had a lot of fun playing 29 years ago. Like, that's a perfectly valid reason to be hyped, though. I think that's a great reason to be hyped. They're finally making a game for me. I remember the bit in Metal Gear Solid 2, Kronos, because we used that trick a couple of times. Because we had that zone of the Ender's box. I don't think we need to bring this up too high. I think just like a little bit's fine. And then we can like pull this out for a more gradual dip. Oh, Hidunda! Hidunda, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. Good luck with your book. I hope that you have a lovely night's sleep and that you wake up well rested and perky. I was watching a friend stream, and I was the only one, literally the only one out of like 50 people watching who reacted to the streamer. I'm glad that this is here for you, Hive. Like, I honestly am. Was it about Onimusha? Because I saw the bit about Onimusha. I don't know. Oh god, what did I just do? I don't know if I know what an Onimusha is. Like, I know the name at least, so that's a step above Screamer. But now, can I still get over this? Onimusha is a Capcom series. Okay. It's Samurai Resident Evil. That doesn't necessarily sound terrible. Rototon is the update for Patapon? Oh cool, we can still get over this. Now, will it kill us? That's the question. Why did I put this so long? Like, why did I make the timer for this so long? Also, I hate... Yes! Murder! That's what I wanted! That was the whole purpose! God dang it. Hot diggity dog. I hate that these lights are out of sync, and I don't know how to get them in sync. I'll just send the PV. It's pretty neat, and it's only a minute and a half. I'd love to see it, yeah. Kronos, if you were doing like the intro trailer to a Metal Gear Solid, what type of areas would you include? I'm trying to think like what else I need here. Oh, I could show you the Hind D. There's also a third game in the series where there's time travel and you have to team up with the French legend Jean Reno. I hate that. Wait, what seems like a big ask for you? I mean, Jean Reno is like, I don't know, he's kind of a creep, isn't it? Oh, I'm not asking like to make a, I guess like it's just like stereotypical locations. It doesn't have to be like set pieces or anything, but just like, oh, there should be an office because that's what the ninja fight is. I think you're thinking of the guy that made that Hitman. Yeah, is that not the same guy? I thought that was Jean Reno. Okay. Jean Reno's the actor that played the Hickman. The one who's like wants to hook up with Natalie Portman, right? Why are these out of sync? The director is Luc Besson. Luc Besson is definitely a creep. I personally go with Shadow Moses. The interior is pretty simple. I mean, I'm definitely thinking of Shadow Moses, yeah. Oh, wow, that's really gross. Alice? I hate that. Jean Reno is the dude in the first American Godzilla who sneaks into a military quarantine by doing an Elvis impersonation. That's cute. MGS4 is just an honest-to-God battleground. It's kind of hard to nail down. That's fair. I mean, this doesn't have to be... This is less that it's trying to be MGS4, and just more that it's trying to evoke, like, a Metal Gear Solid LBP level. I did not know the thing about the French president, now. I'm not getting these wobble bolts to work. When all else fails, VR is our friend. That's a really good point. Macron met his first wife at age 15. He was 15 and she was 40. I hate that. Like, I don't like Macron at all. But, like, that's still gross. There's more? And Kronos, you're not wrong about beating the deadline. Wait, is the fucking school teacher? She was the school teacher, right? I might not have read that part out loud, but I did see it. And it is deeply gross. There's actually more? She was married. She was cheating on her husband with a 15-year-old kid. I don't like that. Okay, well they're in sync now, so that's good. But I need them to be lower down? It's one of the most French stories of all time, as in French derogatory. Wait, what the... Why is this gotta be weird? Game, why do you gotta be weird? Like, I never liked doing angles for wobble bolts. I hate setting up wobble bolts. I really do. Funniest Game Award things was the announcement of a ton of Souls-likes. Random person her 3. Or random person here, perhaps? Welcome, it is a pleasure to see you. I hope you're doing well tonight. I hope life is treating you kindly. We are, just goofing around with the LBP. It's supposed to be here, okay. I was a little bit, like, unsure. But I hope life is treating you pretty well. We're just doing some Metal Gear-esque set pieces for a video project that I'm going to be doing. Nothing too fancy. Wait, what did I read wrong? Wait, main marketing seems to be violence and sex? A ton of Souls-like games, the main marketing seems to be violence and sex. The first post from you, I don't know what your first post was now. About the Macron fucking his school teacher, got that part. The most French stories of all times, got that part. Funniest Game Award things, announcing a Game of Thrones Souls-like. It needed an H in there. And the main marketing is violence and sex, gotcha. Do we need any more Game of Thrones? Like, can we be done with that? I feel like we should be done with that. Fun thing, I had the stream running while I was meeting with my manager and glanced over, saw the upcoming sequel announcement, and had to stop from reacting to it because I was still technically in a meeting with my manager. Your managers ask too much from you, Hive. How dare they, honestly? Are these both pointed as down as they can be now? Okay, so that's obviously not quite where it needs to be. I guess I saw Elden Ring being popular, and they had some guru writing, so they went, it's time. Throne Souls-like. Like, it feels so unnecessary. Like, what would you even do with a Throne Souls-like? I guess, like, just a lot of sucking and fucking. The Okami thing was a roller coaster. A couple years back, Hayama straight up said Okami was coming back. Then a few weeks later, he admitted he might have jumped the gun in saying that, and then today it happens. I'm glad it did happen, though. As far as games go, like, Okami's pretty wholesome. I feel like this is, like, too far, though. But that's not gonna bring it down, like, as far as I need it. Yeah, see, because I want him to point straight down, and then I want him to point, like... Alright, I think... No matter what happens, they don't bring back the 8-point Nurikabe. Oh god, please don't. I deeply need them to not. Alright, so if we bring this down a little bit more, like, will that give me what I want? Actually, yeah. Sweet. I am pleased. Alright, so now we can just turn these on off. Oh! That was almost really bad. Didn't like that. Why? Now they're out of sync? What? Game, why you gotta be like this? Game, why do you gotta be like this? Oh my god, Cronus, this is gonna kill me. I spent all that time trying to get them synced up, and they just do not. Maybe in Throne Souls, you'll fight one dragon. I guess. Okay, you go on off. You go on off. You want them synced up. Why do they function on separate chips? I don't know. Cause I had an idea and it's not a very intelligent one. But you're right. You're right. It is goofy of me. Oh, it's gonna give me Agita. The second funniest announcement was, I mean, they're supposed to be moving at the same time is the thing. Like, wouldn't the sync timer make them move at different speeds? I'm so angry. I'm so fucking angry. Fine. Fine. I don't know why the hell that worked, but sure. Whatever. I don't fucking care anymore. A second funniest announcement was Squid Game video game called Squid Game Unleashed. Do we need Squid Game? Do we need anything Squid Game? Alright, I think this bit is mostly done. I could just sticker it a little bit, and I think we're okay. They had the Squid Game people on stage like Squid Game characters. We need Squid Girl Season 3. Honestly, you're not wrong, Kronos. The kids love it. Why? Why do the kids love Squid Game? That seems like a weird thing for kids to love. Is it genuine? It's because of YouTube videos. Alright. Seems unusual to me, but fair enough. Only 2 people are worthy of world domination: Hatsune Miku and Squid Girl. Citation needed. I don't think I've ever read any Squid Girl, and that is a personal failing of mine. You gotta be squidding. I'm so sorry. I am not squidding you. Alright, that's like way too big of a damage crack. And it really ought to be here. Basically, I don't know why, but the YouTube algorithm picked up Squid Game as slop content for kids thing, and now I see Squid Game merch in it, in the bootleg toys for kids section at flea markets alongside of FNAF toys and Sonic. I'm glad that Sonic is still making an appearance. Good job, Sonic. Okay, that works. Sonic's very popular in the bootleg play markets. I can imagine. I mean, Sonic's got like a very iconic look to him though. Like, I can honestly see why that might be. Also, he likes chili dogs. And honestly, like, what kid doesn't? Fun fact, Sonic's head design fits perfectly within the golden ratio. That's hilarious! I fucking love that! There's a fucking Hobbit sim? A Hobbit farming sim? Okay, I guess. I guess. I mean, to be fair, like, what else would you make? If you were doing a Hobbit, like, specifically a Hobbit farming sim, like, how could it not be cozy? I feel like that's kind of baked into the concept. Oh, there's a couple of things I can show you, Kronos. What else was I working on here? I did like a little hallway. I don't know why I decided I was gonna set it up in like old school LBP style, but there you go. Are these on signal strength? Okay, they are. Because I think there's something that's not. I think these need to be shooting more, though. Like, this feels very, not much of a trap hallway. My favorite post about it was somebody going, yeah, if Tolkien was still alive, he would spend 1,000 hours in this. I mean, only if he could put together his own little language. This is true. But remember, like, nobody actually has to play this. Like, this is not gonna be a thing that people play. There's also, like, I've got this idea, right? Like, come in, the hall closes. The trap bits come down. The player has to survive for a little while, and then, like, I don't know, Ninja will come down and bust something, and that will open up a secret passage. Which is honestly, like, probably longer than I really need the sequence to be, but... I got some nice little decos in that, in the elevator sequence. So that looks kind of cool. And we got our MF and Hind D. I could not get the rotors to work the way that people used to do the rotors, and it made me kind of sad. Was it a wobble bowl? Is that how they did it? Important news, yo. What's the important news? Borderlands 4 was at the Games Award? I hate that. I hate that so much. Alright, so... come down here, like... You're probably thinking of the piston method, though. There were limitations to that method. It didn't work. At least not for me. That's what I tried. I tried the piston method. It was not friendly. We got some trapdoors, because everybody loves trapdoors. Oh, fudge. Randy? Fucking Randy? Why is he still alive? Why is he still alive? I hate this man. Alright, I don't actually want to trigger the trapdoors, though, is the problem. I want the scene background to be the right color, so you could experience the joy of this hind D. It's good, yo. You gotta peep this. Alright, so it's gonna come up. Why are you not starting yet? Hind D. You should be starting already. Hold on. Get the sequence to go. Okay, for realsies this time. I can probably make like the sequence faster, but it sweeps off to the right, and it'll do a strafe as it leaves, and it'll do a strafe when it comes back. At least it's supposed to do a strafe when it comes back. Really, it doesn't. This took like way more time to do than it frickin' should have, too. The mainstream sure forgot about the whole drive thing. Fucking goobers. If you apply an on destruction to the sound effects, it'll replace the default explosion sound. I don't think I did do a sound effect on these. Wait, I did. Oh, okay, you're right. It should be on destruction. That's what screwed it up. Thank you for reminding me that, because I must have forgotten to set the tag on it. Or not set the tag, but set the setting. Alright, let's see how that sounds. Oh, yeah! Oh, that sounds so much better. Thank you, Kronos. Because I honestly forgot to do that. Last three things that are somewhat important. In the Game Awards, new Naughty Dog thing, some Space Bounty Hunter thing, Witcher 4 with Circe the Witcher guy's daughter as the pro tag, and the Sifu devs are making a soccer game with a funny name. 1 hour and 1 minute. 1 hour in 1 minute. I saw a little bit about The Witcher 4. I didn't hear anything about Naughty Dog's thing, and I didn't hear about the Sifu devs soccer game, but I probably wouldn't have done. It's because like the only stuff that I saw that just scrolled up really quick on Reddit. But thank you for the reminder, Kronos. I appreciate that. I am going to take my break. I'm going to have myself a nice, good stretch. Make sure I actually set this to the right setting. Oh yeah, good. And then when we come back, we'll look at the drawing board thing for a little bit. And then I'm probably going to come back to this, stage. Cam Clark voices the dude in the Hindy. That's super cool. The soccer game is being talked about in soccer spaces mostly because everybody wants to escape FIFA. Honestly, though, that's pretty understandable. But I'm going to be back in just a little bit. Alright, I am back, and that, Rataton trailer looks fucking fire. Like, it definitely looks like something that's not really in my wheelhouse of what I'm good at playing, but it looks really nice. Like, that just looks super fucking cool. I want to save this stuff. I also looked a little bit at the MGS1 trailer from back in the day. Surprisingly, a lot of Ninja being shown. And also Meryl doing sit-ups. Apparently they thought that that was going to be a selling point. I don't really have anything I need to build in the drawing board section, but like I did want to show it off a little bit. And I guess I could use it for some camera practice too. Where the... I can't find fucking anything. I've got dragonflies in it now, Thomas. And they actually fly, and it looks really cool. And I think I've got the aspect ratio set up so that it's actually the right size, so I'm not cutting out footage. I should actually like make a dragonfly pop up so that I don't have to wait for it to randomly spawn. I wonder if they're too big. Like, I don't want to block my footage too much. Yeah. I guess, like... I just wanted something with a little bit more motion in it. Because it was something that, like, Soup had pointed out that... When I did the initial version of this, and it was pretty much just static, except for the bit of TV static that's over on the right. And Soup was saying like, well, I mean, if it's just going to be static, why not just make it an overlay? And that would be true. Like I could do that, but wanted a little bit more like going on in the scene. So I added some stuff and got the hot drink going. I just thought it was strange for the drink to create steam that matches its color. I mean, okay, you know what? That's fair. That makes sense. I remembered a couple of other things from the Game Awards. Okay. It looks a little bit less magical now, though. But I like it. I like this little scene. I've got an area now that I can put like the title of whatever it is I'm working on, and I can put like explanations down here. If I actually use this to like when I use this, I'm probably going to set up the dragonflies to be on a longer timer so that they don't spawn quite so often. The new Naughty Dog looks mid. I mean, it's Naughty Dog. It's like it's probably gonna have to be, right? Crash was Kino. Crash was also like 20,000 years ago. None of the kids are talking about Crash anymore, unless they're talking about the David Cronenberg movie, in which they still are most assuredly talking about. They should have gotten the rights to Waku Waku Vegetable. Wait, what is Waku Waku Vegetable? What about the racism one? Like, I mean, come on. In the David Cronenberg one, somebody fucks a wound. I mean, like, come on. It's very funny watching everybody in stream try to figure out what it was, with a bunch of people thinking it was Starfield DLC and some thinking it was Beyond Good and Evil 2. We're all wondering who could have made it until the trailer cut to a shot of a multi-CD changer with a big Sony emblazoned on it. Is that the Oh shit, Walk Walk a Vegetable. I think you showed me this before. I mean, honestly, that's what we're waiting for is Waku Waku. After the CD was selected and put into the CD player, it cut the protagonist's shoes while she wheeled her chair in a very obvious Adidas logo and Adidas written on it. Then she starts her ship's engines and it cuts back to her ship with a big Porsche printed on it. That just seems like ugly sauce. The Adidas thing just reminds me of the funniest thing in the Drake Kendrick saga that was revealed. Which was the PlayStation could produce mind-boggling effects. That's what Tomato Man could represent. I mean, you're not wrong. It could represent that. Radio interview with 50 Cent where he revealed Drake has a by alphabet list of all his enemies, and 50 managed to get a copy of it, and it's so funny. Who keeps an enemies list? That's like, I mean, that's like junior high school shit. It includes every popular rapper, Adidas Fantano music critic, Drake dislikes, the MTV Music Awards, yes, the Grammys, the BETs, the NFL, and the NBA? Like, if you hate the entire organization, do you need a fucking list? Jack Dorsey's also on the list. I mean, honestly, though, like, Jack Dorsey should be on everybody's hated list. Imagine Tomato Man and All Stars 2. I'm giving this more thought than I should. Ah, that's pretty funny. It's cute. I think TGA just does that to me. Gives me, given that most of the reveals are usually so gray. Oh, that's why. About the YouTubers? Did I read that part? I know I think it's kind of sad that like why would you even be beefing with YouTubers when you're like a multi-million-dollar rapper? That just feels goofy. Oh shit! Glad to hear it. Is it Tomato Man? He goes on the YouTubers he dislikes? Instagram DMs? Really? And Poshit's like, I'm gonna sue you, man, if you don't stop dunking on me. Oh, that's gonna make him stop. I mean, good luck with that. The second thing I remember from the Game Awards was the dude who came on to announce what the winner of GOTY was, that there's very obvious and simple formula to make a GOTY that somehow a lot of devs don't follow, and went on to list things such as respect gamers and needing to keep politics out of games. What? That's really? We gotta respect gamers now? I refuse. I fucking refuse. I hate this world that we live in. I was gonna give him the benefit of the doubt until the politics thing came up. I don't think he deserves any benefit of the doubt. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, shit. Give me a second. You sell ice cream or something, and all you want to do is sell ice cream, and on your journey to sell ice cream, you come across some of the most serious and heart-wrenching plots, and at the end of it, you go, okay, that was pretty sad. Want to buy some ice cream? Okay. Like, yeah. That's actually, you could go with that, yeah. He followed Respect Gamers with don't include predatory and exploitative monetization in your games. You know, like, okay, I'll grant that's actually fairly decent advice. My family is dead and my home is burned to the ground. Oh well, it probably won't make you feel any better, but you could buy some ice cream. I would like some ice cream. I feel like you've got an idea that's got at least a couple of legs on it. Maybe not an entire centipede's worth, but like at least a couple of legs. The reason why Rihanna and the MTV Awards are on Drake's enemies list shows how much Drake sucks. Is it because he's a giant goober? Because, I mean, I feel like he's a giant goober is the thing. In Jurassic Park, they certainly did stop to eat ice cream while people were getting eaten by dinos. When did that happen? Oh, wait. Doesn't, what's his face? The kindly old man whose name I can't remember at the top of my head? Like, doesn't he give them dinosaurs when everything is falling apart? Dinosaurs. Yes, he does do that. Doesn't he give them ice cream? I feel like ice cream is the thing there. Yes. Okay. He eats the ice cream because it was melting. Which is, I'm sure, is like a very deep philosophical statement. Also, you could fight. So I have a scenario where there's a huge monster fights, and you'd be like, get the fuck out of my way so I could sell this ice cream. Capitalism with a capital C there. Hang on? Okay. Basically, 2018 one. In the 2018 one, Drake was hosting with Rihanna during the finale. He made some very creepy comments about how much he loves Rihanna without her consent or approval or informing her about him doing this. She obviously complained to MTV, and after that, Drake was no longer the host for the awards. Before that, he was the host for most of the 2010 editions. Womp womp. Fucking goober. So he's angry that a woman complained about him being creepy. That sounds very Drake-esque. Oh, wait. Did I miss a bit? I didn't get around to including ice cream in my essay yet. Well, this is... Now you've got the perfect opportunity. Like, the specific bit was him saying in a romantic way how much he loves Rihanna in a live TV award show without her knowing he would do this. Like, that's shitty behavior. That's, like, super shitty behavior. Don't do that, kids. Oh. But I saw the bit about the fighting the ice cream, fighting so that you get back to selling. Oh, this bit. You've earned the right to become God and rule over this world. God, hell no. If I became God, I won't have time to sell ice cream. I'm out. I'm outie 500. Remember the 1500 word essay I wrote about Jurassic Park? I do. Don't be a known pedophile like Drake. Honestly, though, that seems like great advice. If you become God, you'd be able to control time and to be God and sell ice cream at the same time. That doesn't sound ethical, though. This sounds like a very ethical ice cream dealer. You guys got a 24% approval rating? Fuck yeah! Could God make an ice cream he couldn't sell? That shouldn't be nearly as funny as it is, but it is. He might actually get a lower approval rating than Kishida. Damn. Now we need to give him like a backshot rating like Abe. No, what was the Fukuoka ruling? Time is money and ice cream, and infinite time means infinite ice cream, meaning you'll never run out of ice cream to sell, which means you'll never hit your quota. What a nightmare. Oh, slick. Love to hear that, Alice. That is incredibly good news. Oh, no, wait. This idea might actually work. I'll have to write this down, this shit down somewhere. Write it down now, Kronos. Write it down now. There was also a ruling selecting a ruling sentencing to prison a U.S. serviceman that sexually assaulted an underage girl in Okinawa. Oh no shit. Did they like? Was it successful? Fuck yes. The U.S. Army is angry at it, but it seems like they'll obey. One would fucking hope so. LBP idea I thought of constantly but never actually tried. What was your idea? Was it? It's not the ice cream one, is it? You know, there's a sound when you crush an object. Like when you actually physically crush an object, yeah. Imagine using that sound as Foley work in game. Is it positioned? Like, honest question. Like, the tree branch snaps, so you crush something off screen and the sound goes off. Like, that would actually be really neat if he could get it to work. Shocking a sackbot and charging up to an electro cannon. Oh, that would actually be kind of neat. Yeah. Yeah. I could dig that. This doesn't seem like it's going off as often as it ought to. Like, there should be 4 snaps there. I was trying to make it so it would be like old-timey cameras, like the flash comes on and lights up the scene, and then it fades out, and then the flash for the next camera. Kind of like in Texas Chainsaw, like the intro to Texas Chainsaw, or the outro to Night of Living Dead, I guess. I contend that the deep philosophical point of the ice cream is that John Hammond's point is that he wants to exert a high degree of control, and this is his approach to being a father, and he tries to throw money at his problems instead of getting to understand them, and this reaches its climax in the scene where he's eating the ice cream when Ellie tells him his whole approach is wrong, he'll never have control, and he needs to accept that. They're sitting there eating ice cream, a food that requires an incredible amount of control to maintain in an optimal form. But he no longer has that control, and the ice cream is melting and it forces his hand. That's pretty neat, yeah. I can dig where you're going with that. I'm starting to feel like you should put the, like, you should try to get this sold. Like, this is a lot of writing that you're doing. This is a lot of thinking that you're doing about it. And I really like that. So why does it only... I wonder what's going on with this. Maybe I've got this going too fast. Oh, that's maybe part of the problem. This needs to be a lot faster. There you go. Oh, Jelly Beans! It is lovely to see you. I hope you're well tonight. Hope the life is treating you kindly. Okay, I think I see part of what I'm doing wrong here. There needs to be an interstitial bit. Thankfully nothing at the moment. Although we did have an earthquake, a very short, brief one, last week when I was on the toilet at work, and that was not great. That was not fun. But it was a little tiny baby earthquake. But I just thought for a second, I was like, am I gonna die on the fucking toilet? That would suck. Oh yeah, it's fine. Like it was a super baby earthquake. No kind of thing. We get the baby earthquakes all the time. We don't have earthquakes here, so it's hard for me to visualize the impact. All the times that I've had in Tokyo, I think I've only had like once where like things were really shaky, but there wasn't any damage in my place, which is kind of surprising because my apartment is super old. Well, super old for a Japanese apartment, which means it's in the 80s. Did I ever describe the intro to demo? I'm not sure. You may have done? I do have pretty crap memory, so, you know, there is that. It was supposed to be a small ND platforming section. Then you enter the ship for the first time and it flies straight into the main menu, and that's how it starts. That's kind of neat. Because I remember how those were all supposed to be tied together. Okay, so this has got to be... This is much too fast. That's kind of... that's getting where I need it. I kind of like that. I feel like this is still, like, the timing is a little bit weird on it, but... Then if you picked the tutorial, you would fly to the tutorial section and fly back after you were done. Sad I never got that far. Well, all the ideas are still waiting for you. That may not be something that you can make in RPG Maker, but like, they haven't gone away. My silly ass D sticks are starting to go again, and I hate that. Not super pleased about that. Yo, I can't be affording to buy another controller again. They put Gex in Astrobot? What? For real? That's pretty dang funny. But now, have they put 100 Gex in Astrobot? These are the questions that need answering. That they are cowards. Okay. Okay, I kind of like this. I want to save it, and I want to try it someplace cool. Oh, my voice is getting to be crap. I hate it so much. Best part of the game... The best part of the game awards was Waldorf and Statler absolutely roasting Jeff Cayley. Every time he cut back to Jeff, he looked sad. Oh my god, did they have Statler and Waldorf on fucking Game Awards? That's bizarre, but also fucking hilarious. Okay, please don't crash my game. They've been having the Muppets for a bit. I mean, Statler and Waldorf are always funny, especially during the low blows, so... This is gonna be one of those, silly, bizarre questions, but... Oh my god, that's fucking great! Joe Jeff is friends with Kojima? Does Kojima know that? Was LBP1 a thing when, like, were the Game Awards a thing when LBP1 was a thing? One of the sickest burns was them talking about how Jeff is a big fan with Kojima. Oh shit! Oh, you're gonna send it to me, Alice, thank you. Game Awards is 10 years old. Apparently Jeff hates the puppets? Looking at his live cell at works film, and this somehow looks fine in live action. Oh, okay, so we got two different things going on. How can you hate the Muppets? If the Game Show Awards is only 10 years old, that means they missed LBP 1 too. No, not LBP 1. Of course they missed LBP 1. They missed LBP 2 too. They're just in time for LBP 3. The degree of cruelty in that sentence, Kronos. I feel like some roasting occurred. I feel like you accomplished a little bit of roasting there. I suppose we have to have at least one LBP roasting per stream. I feel like that's become contractual at this point. Context, one of the big candidates... hold on a second. So for context, one of the big candidates for the next president elections is the official commander of the Portuguese Navy that handled Portugal's COVID plan mostly fine, but that was because other people did his work mostly. He has a fan base of army weirdos and right-wing weirdos, and the official Portuguese army magazine put out a puff piece article on him that's becoming a scandal but related to what I'm sending you. The article also came with an extremely funny, baffling baffling image. I mean, not specifically, but I mean, it's not a bad call. Ah, there's too many things that will take inputs. Alright, what is the, like... Okay, first off, we gotta get rid of this game camera. Wait, did I miss a roast joke? Oh shit, because of beans in the roasting! Oh my god! Kronos, my apologies. I did miss that, but it wasn't your fault. Where is the frickin'... That's audio tweakers. I don't even know why I've got audio tweakers in there. Did you see the stuff? I did see those, and thank you for that. I didn't mail you back, and that was goofy on me. I super appreciate that, and I'm going to be giving them a looks. And by a looks, I mean I will be reading them. Where... Like, where's the daylight... The day-night cycle thing? Oh, why can't I fucking talk? Is it you? Yes. Okay. Don't forget to download the PDF that you sent me. Okay. I can definitely do that. Oh, Soup! How you doing? I might be lurky side, typical Soup fashion. I'm trying to do at least two things at the same time, in addition to catching the stream. Soup, it's lovely to have you here at all. Don't worry about if you need to be a little bit distracted. It's totally understandable. But we hope that you're doing well. Hope that life is being kind to you. Oh wait, we'd start with like the logo, right? Second half of TP Bone dropped. Need to watch that. What is TP Bone? The good toilet paper? I don't know if toilet paper is male or female in French. Studio Bones adapting Netflix manga by the Doraemon people about time travel. Okay. In today's Oh For Fuck's Sakes news, they announced a legit AI slob game at the Game Awards in case you needed extra reason to hate Jeff. I mean, there's always reason to hate Jeff, so... We did manage to get... We did talk a lot about the Game Awards. By all means, like, don't feel like you shouldn't. But we did hit some of the key points. Alright, so let's see how this works out for us in a real spot. See, it should fade like the total black. It's, I guess it's kind of doing that, but it's not really. But I kind of like the idea of it, like... like in concept it works. It just doesn't quite hit what I need. Oh, thank you, Soup. I mean, I suppose what I could do is I could drop like... I don't know. Because I kind of want it to be... Like, I want it to fade to a total black before it goes to the next camera. But it's kind of hard to get that. Yeah, like, I want, like, all the light sources blocked out. I was thinking that. Look at that rotation. That's how bad the stick drift has gotten. I hate it so much. It makes me so sad. Make sure you time it correctly or the fade to black might look kind of awkward. Awkward. Oh, God, Soup, I have gone through so many of these frickin' things. It's absurd the number of DS4s I've bought over the years. God, this is just gonna be sloppy as hell, but let it be sloppy as hell, I suppose. I mean, this is just like seeing that it actually works, I suppose. I think I spent the last quarter of a total playtime doing cliff things, just trying to make my right stick a stick drift not completely obvious in controlinator levels. Doing cliff things? Oh! CLFL things! What? I was like, what is cliff things? What does this mean? I was confused. Freaking Canadian Football League, where do they get off? Playing LBP on that one cliff in the Grand Canyon with literally no guard as a selling point. No guardrail as a selling point. Is that not? Like, isn't that where you go when you want to, like, dump somebody off the edge? Alright, we're going to test this. I'm going to put it back in the drawing table so that while I'm on break, Soup can check out the coolness of my drawing table. And then we'll do the last hour back in that Metal Gear bit. I mean, you could hide a body while being a tourist. You could push them all off. Okay, so the concept is fine. It needs more work. Apparently the prisoners at the prison, the claims adjuster, the superhero nickname for the CEO killer, have agreed, yeah, we're not fucking up this guy. He's a hero. Whoever attacks him is gonna get murdered. You know, good on him. This kid is... I mean, this kid's set for life. Or for life. Make the black panel thin and put it in layer 3? Actually, just keep it in the front. I'm not sure why it would need to be just a layer thin, but I'll trust you on that. I guess we could just play it, because we don't need to do any editing, and that means I wouldn't have to save when I leave it. Soup got flying dragonflies. They're pretty great. Think you truly made it when people give you a nickname like the claims adjuster? I mean, you're not wrong. Didn't they also say, please send him to a better prison? The living conditions in this one suck. Alright, I'm taking my break. Hopefully a dragonfly will show up so that Soup can actually see one. Claims adjuster. And I'll be back in just 5 minutes. Oh, there's one! Alright, I am back. Wait, now Soup, did you think it was animated like Chopsticks before, or is it animated like Chopsticks now? I did see Alice, and I want to know, like, what is the purpose of the robot dolphins? Because I feel like there's a lot going on in that picture that I just do not fucking get. Sweet beans. Alright, let's go to the Metal Gear stuff then. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I think I've got the aspect ratios perfect. I think. We'll find out the next time that I need to actually use it. Which might be a hot minute, but, you know, such is life. Yeah, before, the way I had it set up before was they were on Wobble Bolt, and it was... it couldn't move because it kept on, like, tearing the wings off, which is kind of a problem when you have something that you want it to look like it's flying, which is why it was sitting on the cup. But now it's just on, like, opacity tweakers on a super fast cycle. Let's see, what was I gonna do? Because I had a good idea. Alright, where are we gonna put this? I should space things out, like, at least a little. I wish my voice wasn't going all crackly. I need it to not. Let me put it over here. We want, because we want like an open plan office kind of thing. So what kind of materials we need for that? It's not going to be out of the MGS kit, I don't think. I think they use floor tiling. I don't think they use carpet in that section. Ah, come back. And I'm pretty sure it's gray. So what's a good gray color? I mean, I could just use like a metal, which would probably work a lot better, but... That looks crummy. I don't like that. That looks crummy. Alright, that's better. Okay, and we want, like, cubicle-y kind of things. So we do need glass. We're gonna need some more cardboard. I'll just put the glass in right now. And probably like those big glass rooms in the background. Alright, so there's a start. Those are going to be black. And I'm pretty sure the cubicle things were like off-white. The shame I can't like really get a good desk in, but that's fine, I guess. I should have set this up better from the start. The Navy Commander guy is an advocate for making animal-like robots that would be used in the battlefield. I hate all the words in that sentence. Those are all terrible words. I would like those words to stop. Not your fault, of course. You're not the Navy Commander, but like it just seems like a bad idea. Where's my basic glass? Come here. The guy in the picture standing with him is Don Zhao the second, also known as the Perfect Prince, one of the most popular, uh, one of the most popular Portuguese kings. Not currently, right? Like, not a living dude, I'm guessing. He's been dead. Okay. 4,000 years ago. Okay. Wasn't entirely what I was expecting, but sure. I don't know what in LBP1, like, did anything look like a computer? I don't really think so. Like, I don't think there were any objects that would work for that. Maybe a deco. But again, like, not really an LBP1. It's just extremely funny, wild propaganda for the guy who's not just a Navy commander, but the head of the entire Portuguese Navy election campaign. Now, it was a TV, but it wouldn't work, like, on a desk like this. You could bodge it together with some stickers. This is true. Speaking of, I should probably get these stickered up before I forget. Gonna have to get some food. Have a great weekend. Love you. Love you too. Enjoy your food. I hope it is the delish. It is the most delish. You keep yourself safe as always. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Same squirrel time, same squirrel channel. Yeah, the scientist, to go back to Kronos really quickly, that was in the bunker, I think? And it was a TV. That looks kind of fine. Someone in the Discord server said it looked like a shit post, something awful comic, which it does. It does, though. Like, it totally fucking does. Seeing exact person sized furniture always felt odd to me. It's not your fault, obviously, but it's the same as seeing fruit in JRPGs being bigger than your head when it's on a table. You're not wrong. The giant fruit is kind of weird. Where's my eyeballs? The campaign is in like 2 years, and the guy's announced nothing about his campaign besides that he's running, and he's going to make the military strong. The president of Portugal, for context, has very few powers, but one of them is being at the head of the Portuguese army. That doesn't sound terrifying and awful. Not one bit. No, no, it sounds just wonderful. For context, this sounds terrible. you doing? Like, honestly, what are you doing? Listen, an army commander getting full control over a country's entire military has never gone bad. No, God, no. No, absolutely. This is a power that they can be trusted with. Kronos, can you remember what color was Ninja's sword in MGS? Cardboard Buddy glass addiction leak. Real, not clickbait. Gosh, but do I hate this. I need some, like, whooshy white lines. During COVID, the guy suggested that it suggested a debunked theory that most of Portuguese COVID cases came from people from the, yes, Portuguese African colonies. Um, Coming to Portugal, this was a thing he said and had to be debunked on while he was head of Portugal's COVID control. Fucking hate it. That's super gross. From the ex-colonies, okay. Doesn't make it better, but slightly more context. I don't want to have to make a sticker in frickin' paint. I feel like I'm pushing my luck with how much I've got saved on already. That's not what I want. That's not what I'm looking for. He's pulling 80 fucking percent? I I don't know that I can put into words how much I hate that. Like, I I wish there was something that was just like a swipe. Oh, a slicing shot? Oh, dip. Maybe. Kind of works. And then we're gonna have a wobble bolt here. And this is going to be on dimmer. Nope, not opacity 0. That's opacity 100's fine. Well, wait, let me... The media basically said he was the one who helped disappear COVID in Portugal when first, COVID still exists. Second, most of the COVID control plan was done before he even took power. Uh, he came in late after the previous had resigned. The previous head resigned. Oh, but he's gonna get all the credit for it, right? Because that's how it usually works. Oh god, everything fell down. It's very easy to form a narrative. Wow, this military guy solved everything. We just need a strong military guy in charge. Fudge. Hold on, this has gotta be... Because if I want that, I want the sword to disappear, then it's going to have to be an opacity tweaker. Have I mentioned how I am very hyped to be moving out of here and going to France next year? You may have done. I'm also very hyped for you. Why did you not move? Oh. Because someone is goofy, and that goofy person is me. Okay, that's definitely not where we needed that. But I need you to go across the top, you silly thing. Oh, there we go. It is, of course, traveling in the wrong direction, but, you know, it's a start. There we go. Sweet! We've got a little, we got a ghost ninja. Now we need a swing noise. Oh, buggery! I know. Yeah, we got like a little ninja. Oh, definitely not. I mean, I guess we gotta go with the blade draw. I can't remember the foley that they did on the sword. It just sounds so weak. Maybe? Ah! Ah! That's not. I don't want either of these results. God damn it. Alright, because what we want is, like, we want Ninja to be dropping down invisible periodically to waylay and harass the player. Of which it's not going to exist because this is just a cutscene, but, you know. You know. It's a hypothetical level. Exactly. Right? To the extent possible, you know, you kind of want to make it so that it's semi-functional, if it's not, like, too much trouble. So, we want... This is going to be on positional 2. No, not reversed. Because we're going to want to, like, drop down, and then when they're at the bottom of their arc, we're going to want them swinging the sword. I should make that 0.5. And then that would mean the sword swing would come, like, here. Well, no. The sword swing would come here. Something like that? And they're off screen. And they drop down to, like, here. Okay, I think they went, like, way too far down, but, like, the idea is sound. And when they're dropping, they'll make a ninja noise, because of course they will. And they can make another ninja noise when they pop back up. It's too bad there's no, like, Robo Ninja, but... Wait, there's not, right? Because there is that whole set of robot noises. And some of them are kind of wacky. Half the government doesn't fuck with legal gender changing laws before I get my legal mess sorted. They better fucking not. When did they... Where were these noises from? Because I don't remember any of these. From the iRobot DLC? I think most of these were in Cosmos levels. No shit. Like, I don't remember these at all. The Robo Queen and like is either from Three's The Great Escape or Eve's Asylum. I think I go with the ninja, honestly. It was a good call, Soup, but I think at the end of the day, maybe Ninja Yell is best. I gotta see like where you're actually landing. I'm just gonna put this on loop for a second. So I get a better idea of how low it's going. That's not bad. I think I can fuck with that. See, I think if they're in the back layer, I think they're gonna clip through, like the eye is gonna clip through the glass. What's going on with the Moana 2 news? Like, I haven't heard anything about that at all. It's originally going to be a streaming series and not a movie, so when it got retooled to be a movie, the workers were paid on TV rates and not movie rates? Fuck that! Oh, that shit. Yeah, that's like uber fucked. Its opening weekend, Moana 2 earned 380 million to 420 million. Fucking hell. And they're all just like, oh, we're just not going to pay you the right rates. What absolute fucking jackasses. Potentially controversial opinion, but given time constraints and sheer scale, I think a TV CG and CGI work should pay more than movie work. I don't think, strictly speaking, controversial. I would imagine the argument against would be like how much money they're expected to rake in at the end. But that was before like streaming was even a thing, so usually you wouldn't be making very much at all. Like production companies wouldn't be making much on TV production, like a made for TV movie as compared to like a made for Hollywood movie, but I don't know what any of that's like nowadays. Most TV production companies now operate like movie ones, if I recall correctly. Okay. Plus, well and truly established these, as well as and truly established, these companies absolutely rake it in. So I don't think the profits are concerned with the pay rates. Fair enough, like super fair. That's a fucking lot. That's a lot more than Stephen King's Storm of the Century got. I don't know why that's my go-to for a television movie, but here we are. Movies cost a lot now. I think minus one costs the same and is considered a budget movie. Holy shit. I don't understand money anymore. I don't know that I ever did, but I certainly don't now. Money seems to just not actually exist once you break 6 digits. Honestly, for me, once you break 4. And Alice, from what I understand, the movie feels very obviously like something meant as a TV show. Most of it's very episodic and even has obvious places where opening and ending song would be. Okay. The only thing is that has a budget and animation similar to a Disney thing is Arcane, and even that was mostly side budget. God, I want to get this working before the end of the stream. I want to see it in the actions, as it were. Each Arcane episode cost 14 million to make, which is still less than Moana 2's 150 million budget. Money needs to end forever. What's rough? Would you like to buy some ice cream? Yes. Oh shoot. This has got to be on forward backward. And this needs to be... Neko Navy's not on sale, but you should buy it when it is. I mean, I already have it. Original plan for Arcane was 5 seasons, but Riot by season 2 saw the 14 million per episode thing and said, okay, no, we're ending this season 2. Honestly, kind of fair. It's reported that the total budget for each episode of The Big Bang Theory was $1 million because the actors' salaries are so high. Alright, I don't know where that one was. Clearly we need the, we need this... Oh, why is this so funny? Oh, but now we can see him. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, they totally do cut through the partitions. Maybe I have to have those like break or something. You want to know the most costly to make per episode animated thing on American TV? Is it Mr. Bertram? Every episode costs $2 billion to make. I hate the world. It's 20 episodes per season. Holy shit. Okay, so these gotta come down much farther now. I mean, I suppose I could just like... I mean, I could just emit them. But it is funnier that they're on pistons. Also I wonder if some of it also includes the fact that Family Guy is the only show that still uses full-on orchestra for its soundtrack. I didn't know that. I mean, granted, I don't know a ton about Family Guy, but I definitely didn't know that they were still using, like, actual orchestra. That's honestly kind of respectable. Okay, so they still need to come down further. Every project needs to be put on an indie budget. No more than a couple hundred per project. I want to see some really early Doctor Who-ass special effects. Wait, like a couple $100? Cause like wasn't Clerks like $15,000? And that was in 90s money. Fox apparently tried to have him remove the orchestra, and he said, no, the orchestra stays, or I'm taking Family Guy with me. Okay, I know I shouldn't toot my own horn, because it's kind of gross, but, like, also, this is fucking hilarious. I definitely need to set it up so that when they're coming through the back, that those walls will like be destroyed. We should go back to the era of AA games where it was just enough money to make something substantial, even if it isn't the most polished. I mean, I would love to see that from us, honestly. That would be pretty fucking great. Alright, that guy's gonna need some work. Yeah, I saw that we hit the 3-hour point. It is gonna be time to wrap this up. As much as I hate it. Let me just, I want to do like one thing. Oh yeah, this was a real quick one tonight. Oh, I just put that through that poor dude's head. God damn it, it is already 3 hours. Fuck me sideways. I just want to see how this looks with the ceiling. Maybe have it like a little explosion when they drop through it. Clearly these walls need to be back. Or the ninja need to be forward. I feel like that's too far back though, right? That's like more than 4... Maybe oh, I must have a couple of these that are like more than 3 blocks back. Alright, this would be the first layer. Second, third. So you're clearly like one step too far. I should probably make like the ninja like electrified at the very end before they go back up. Cause like ninja always had that kind of like zippity zappity electric thing going on. I gotta get the recording done for this too. Like I hadn't even started with that. I was gonna do it on Wednesday, and then Wednesday was like really crummy. I had to go down to Shibuya, and I did not enjoy that at all. I did get a new charge cable though, and was actually kind of important. Because my charge cable had almost completely torn through, which is maybe something that was causing trouble with data transfer. But it is that time. We do need to put a ribbon on things. I had a lovely night tonight. It was always nice to show off a little bit, which is what LBP is for me these days. Next Monday will, like I said last night, next Monday will probably be Death State. It'll be gross. It's not a good game. Get your clowning on engines ready. Look up some JPEGs if you need to see how bad it looks. It's not going to be great. Death Stranding clear any percent in one session. Wow. Death State. Death State is a roguelike that came out quite a bit back. It's kind of a twin stick shooter-ish. Not. It's got some kind of weird occult horror, but it looks like shit. Like it's just the ugliest pixel art ever. I think what I remember of the humor was that there wasn't very much. Character design looks awful. The fonts are super tiny. Love that. Love that. Like really bad. It'll be a hoot. It'll be 3 hours of clowning. But uh, Thursday will be I don't know, and Friday will be the Roma Roundtable with an hour of LBP at the front. So yeah, my voice is almost completely dead. So I've got to write. There's worse. I've played worse, but it's not good. Um, I got to wrap this up because I'm starting to lose my voice. I will ask everyone, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space. Make sure that you are getting all of the hydration and electric eels that you need. Make sure that you're getting at least one meal in a day, even if it's kind of trashy. I hope that it's not trashy, and I hope that you get more than one meal, but I have definitely been poor, and I've definitely been depressed, and I've been at one meal and sometimes less, and it wasn't very good for me. If you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation allows for, but above all and overall, please do remember that you are important, you are loved, you have value. You got a lot of people out there that are rooting for you, and I am just one of those people, but I am not the only one. So, that does it for us here at this Go About. So from Disco here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.